Hello, hello, hello. How are you? My name is Tempie, and I am the maker and creator of the infamous Tempieleessweetpotatopies. Sweet potato pies. That's right, you heard it. Tempiele. My daddy didn't name me Tempiele for nothing. Yeah, so southern name. Daddy was from Mississippi, mama from Georgia. I'm just a city girl, but all that's bald in me. So today I want to show some of you because some people have been asking me to come off of the other social media doing live, the other social medias. I love them all. I love you all. But they said, why don't you do a video on YouTube? So today I'm going to share. If you can see in the background, I have my lovely pie rack where all of the infamous pies go and be waiting to hit your table. So I always start out with my pre-boiled sweet potatoes. I get so many orders that I have to pre-boil them in advance. So what I do is, I'm not going to tell you all of my secret because, sometimes you do a little extra and, but this is the sweet potato. You see this nice sweet potato. You want to get nice, pretty, I don't know if any of you all pay attention to that, but sweet potatoes, they have a look and they got to look pretty, pretty. So if they're nice and red, they were, you can't tell how sweet they are. But although during the times of me picking out the sweet potatoes, they have a season where sometimes they're a little more sweeter during the year than other. And, when you have experience with sweet potatoes for so long, you kind of like can, notice those things. So I have my sweet potato. I have one extra ingredient that I like to use, but I'm going to get started. This is my secret. It's not flour, but this is my secret that I pour into my bowl. This is my bowl for my sweet potatoes. And then, of course, I use nice condensed milk. That goes in there. Yeah, boy, holla at your girl. Holla at your girl. So I don't know if you all use condensed milk, but that's one of the ingredients that goes into my pies. Of course, I've already poured in my secret for my extra flavoring. Okay. I keep a little bag here at the sink so that I can dispose everything as I'm using it. Because, who likes to work around mess? I know I don't. Then I use my cup of sugar that goes into a pour of that in here. And because I use 5 sweet potatoes, I usually do 5 eggs. So that helps a lot when you have your eggs. It makes the pie nice and, helps it to solidify, because who would like to cut into a pie and it's all mushy and liquidy? Yeah, that's not good. So doing 5 eggs. Don't know how many you use, but that's how many I use. I use an egg per potato. Okay. And make sure you don't get the shells down into those pies. No one would like to bite. That's the worst thing to do, is to bite down into a slice of pie and see the eggshell. That don't represent you very well, because your name, once it get out there, is very important. So you don't want to mess your name up. Tempiele, don't mess my name up. And also, if there's something that, I like constructive feedback, don't hurt my feelings. But if there's something that you don't like if it's too much sugar or not enough sugar, because I know that there are a lot of diabetics in the world, and I strongly would suggest that you let me know before you actually order a pie, because I can substitute the sweet. I could do it myself, but for time, I choose not to. So we're going to continue mixing here. Use my ingredients. So far, everything tastes good. There's no time limit on how long you can, blend it all up together and mix it all up. There's no time limit. I just kind of like look at the consistency of like that nice even flow there. And nice, and using the spoon to scoop out some of those little eggies, is what I call it. And that comes from the sweet potatoes. Anything that I see that I don't like, I just scoop it out with the spoon. So it's now time for me to pour. Gotta wipe up, as I told you, I don't like to have anything all dirty around me or any type of messiness. I have to make sure I stay on top of that. So I'm getting ready to pour in my mixtures. My filling is going into the bowl, to the pie crust. And let's see if we can get it over just a little bit more so you can see me. There you go. You see those pie crusts over there? So we're getting ready to fill them up. This should do about 4 crusts. Let's see. There's 1. There's 2. 3. And will we make it to number 4? Let's see. I think we can do it. My God, my God. And every once in a while, if you see anything that comes in the crust when you're just kind of scoop it out. And this is sometimes some of the peeling of the crust. And you think you got it all. This here might not make a hole. So I like to have nice filling. Some people tell me they like the crust. It's like, oh, you don't have to fill mine all the way up to the crust. I'm like, okay, everybody got a little demand of some kind. Get out of here. Go get in your bed. Make this nice and pretty. Nice and pretty. Spread your filling out, crowd around the crust. And then they're going into the oven. This one just might not make a hole. Yeah. I'm going to use this filling for the rest of this. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I can have enough filling for the rest. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'm not going to. See, because I like for my filling to really fill up the pie crust. I'll use this one later. You want to make sure that it's nice and filled up to the brim so that your customer will have a nice, yeah. There we go. I want to make sure there's enough filling for the crust. Because I like to fill mine all the way up to the brim, right to the brim of the crust. Because if not, once they come out, they will sink down, flatten a little bit. And I don't like that. There we go. So you guys are getting to see a little more than I want you to see. I want you to see all the prettiness of these pies. The most important part is that they're delicious. At least that's what my customers tell me. They're delicious. One nice, delicious pie. Making a bit of a mess here. I don't like a mess. Can't stand for my hands to be messy. All right, so now that they get ready to go into the oven, so I like to make this nice, pretty pie. So I like to make sure that it's nice and pretty around the crust. Yeah, boy. I'll let you get. I'll let you get. So it's going into the oven. Bam, that's one. Nice, pretty pie. That's two. Let me move that over a little bit. So that goes into the oven. And this is pie number 3. It's going into the oven. All right. Like I said, sometimes you get these little strings in it, and you don't want that. I just scoop them out, smooth it out. And here we go. Into the oven. See these nice pretty pies gone into the oven. And there we have it. Okay, we'll bake those for about an hour and 45 minutes or until the crust is nice and brown and the sweet potatoes and everything has come together with all that love. And that will conclude my sweet potato pies. Okay, so you can find me on YouTube. Please subscribe at the bottom. And I hope that everyone will have a lovely, lovely, lovely day. Goodbye for now.